Now, some residents and prominent political figures in Jalingo, the Taraba State capital, have expressed strong disapproval with some elected officials who have defected from the political parties that brought them into power, opting instead to join the ruling party for what is perceived as selfish interest. They described this trend as, quote, political prostitution, and predicted that such politicians are likely to face defeat in future elections. The report.
It is becoming a recurring pattern for some politicians to defect from the parties that sponsored their elections, aligning themselves with the ruling party without prior consultation with their constituencies, allegedly to pursue personal gains. Concerned citizens in Taraba State, who claim to be among those who voted these leaders into office, have voiced their dissatisfaction. They reminded the defectors that they were elected to serve the public interest, not their own. They also warned that any politician who defects from the party that brought them into office without presenting a convincing reason will face serious opposition if they attempt to engage in any future political activities within their zones.
People just move for their own selfish interests. If where the government you feel, you perceive there is victory, you just move. Where there is money, you move. Where there is success, you move. You only move for your own self.
If they are patriotic, where you are, you can suggest that good value in you. Not jump into another party. Because when you go to another party, you may likely be a new person there. But when you remain there, you have the ideology of that party, then showcase the good thing to the people outside that. You can be there and be a good leader.
A former member representing Karim Lamido State constituency, Honorable Tonko Bobo Andami, noted that while it may be justifiable for an elected leader to switch parties in order to pursue better policies and improved governance, defection for selfish reasons is unacceptable. According to him, leaders who defect without good reason do not deserve to be in leadership positions.
By the time they started seeing that their ambition is not going to pursue, we start seeing them reversing back, going back. And before they go back, maybe the party they left may have also occupied with an element that cannot allow them to achieve their target, and they start moving like a coward.
He emphasized the need for citizens to understand their rights and not be easily swayed by short-term incentives offered by politicians, especially items that offer temporary satisfaction at the cost of 4 years of governance.
They know they are right. You will not force them to vote for a candidate that they don't want. Yes, they will go and vote for the candidate they want, but they don't have the knowledge, the idea of protecting the vote. And that's why they left the vote in the hands of professors. And the professor will just collect money, maneuver the result, write it, and declare a wrong winner.
Also speaking on the issue, the chairman of the All Progressives Congress in Taraba State, Ibrahim Tukur El-Sudi, outlined circumstances under which defection might be acceptable. According to him, if it is clear that joining the ruling party will enable a leader to bring about better governance, then such a move might be justified. However, he condemned defections driven purely by personal ambition or political office, describing such behavior as undemocratic and equivalent to political prostitution.
Changing parties frequently or unnecessarily, unless you have a compelling reason to do that. Maybe there is factionalization, or the government is not doing anything to better the lives of the individuals. Then you can decide to leave that party for another party. But just at the promptings, you just decide to move to a political party. That is political prostitution.
They advised politicians to prioritize the welfare of the masses, remembering that leadership is a service to the people, hence the interests and opinions of citizens must always come first.